Are the walls closing in on Attorney General Pamela Bondi? Honestly, I'm not sure, but we're going to read an article here. House Democrats are moving to impeach Pam Bondi. Now, it was either this week or last week. There was actually a bipartisan vote to subpoena Pam Bondi. So there is some promise maybe Republicans will pull their heads out of their asses because Pam Bondi has been just disastrous. Like every time, like how many times has she lied under oath to Congress? And in her last, one of her last congressional appearances, where she just had that burn list or whatever, where it's like, will you apologize to the victims? And she's like, are you gonna apologize to that poor little girl in your state that was murdered by some undocumented immigrant, or like shit like that? It was crazy. It was insane. But as you may already know, Kristi Noem has finally been outed by Trump. And she should totally be arrested, by the way. Let's be real, for a litany of crimes. But it's just an evil person. Like we need to put a law in the books that if you're just genuinely evil, you should be arrested. If you go to CCOT, aka a slave labor camp, borderline concentration camp, and take a thumbs up picture in your fucking cowboy hat, with a bunch of shirtless, tattooed, shaven heads looking like a Nazi concentration camp, then I'm sorry, you should just be arrested on that alone. But thankfully, there are plenty of crimes that you can get Kristi Noem on that are actually in the books. But she was replaced with Senator Stepstool, Senator Let's Take It Outside, Senator Mark Mullen. He's arguably probably worse than Kristi Noem. He's a sliver bit more intelligent. So that's we'll see. But it looks like Pam Bondi could be next. That would be glorious, and she should also be put in prison when this is inevitably over. As I've been just going on and on about recently, the law and order left needs to step up. That should be a big thing on the campaign. We are going to prosecute these people, and we are going to prosecute them to the fullest extent of the law. All right, so let's get into this impeachment plan. House Democrat moves to impeach Pam Bondi. Representative Shri Thanedar filed articles of impeachment against Attorney General Pam Bondi on Thursday over her handling of the Jeffrey Epstein files. The effort is an extreme long shot, but it shows where Democrats are turning their attention now that DHS Secretary Kristi Noem is out. Yes, there's blood in the water. Now actually do something and take advantage. The House Oversight Committee voted on a bipartisan basis Wednesday to subpoena Bondi over the Epstein files. We talked about that. The subpoena was offered by Representative Nancy Mace, but all Democrats voted for it, along with 4 other Republicans. Thandar introduced 3 articles of impeachment charging Bondi with obstruction of Congress, dereliction of duty, and obstruction of justice, and weaponizing and politicizing the DOJ. Just like they said that they were not going to do and that they were going to end. Remember that like day one executive order Trump signed? It was like ending the political weaponization of government. And then in that same order, it had like a bunch of political weaponization of government. It's like, yeah, we're going to end political weaponization of government. And we're also going to go and investigate everyone who was a part of my cases, all the prosecutors and people on the board for my cases. Let's see. Thanedar said that Bondi is illegally withholding millions of Epstein files after Congress passed a law requiring DOJ to release all of its documents related to the deceased billionaire and convicted sex offender. Her conduct is a spit in the face to survivors everywhere, and we cannot allow it to continue, he said. Between the lines, this is the 3rd time since Trump took office last year that Thanedar has tried to impeach either the president or one of his cabinet officials. Actually, let me just read this real quick. He initially sought to force a vote on his articles of impeachment against Trump in May, but scrapped those plans at the last minute. And he scrapped those plans because the feckless Democratic leadership in Hakeem Jeffries said, no. We're not doing that. We would just lose, so we can't impeach him. It's like, I don't care. It should be on the record. The impeachment and the crime for the impeachment, that should all be on the record. And anyone who voted for or against it should be on the record for future people to see. And so, like, I hate this, like, we can't do that because we don't have the votes. It's like, come on, man. Like, grow a little bit of a spine. All right? Just a little one. Let's see. Thanedar also moved to impeach Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth over Signalgate and reports of double tap strikes on alleged Venezuelan drug boats. Reality check, neither of these efforts had gained much traction with Thanedar's fellow Democrats, let alone the Republicans who control the House. A spokesperson for the Justice Department did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Here is the resolution. I'm not going to read it, but yeah, oh my God, it's 16 pages. I mean, that's not that long for like something in Congress. But anyways, yeah. What else? What else can I say? Impeach her, arrest her. If Democrats take over in the midterms and they don't prosecute these people, if they don't start going hard on all of these people, if they don't even start running on like, yeah, we are going to do some real law and order around here. If they're not doing that, then this isn't for you. You need to pack it up. Just pack it up. Go home. Anyways, that's all I have for this one. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and I will see you in the
If you made it to this point in the video, I just want to give a special thank you. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button down below. And if you really enjoyed it, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button while you're down there. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. I will try to reply to any and all comments that I can. Until next time, watch that video on screen.